dangerous places. I advise you to stay away from the northwest part of the woods. Wild beasts are very tougher than anyone else in the area. There's a barricade up there. Sure, you could jump over if you wanted. Wouldn't recommend it though. Huh. See the glowing monument over there? That's called a spirit monument. Loads of them scattered across Canaan Islands. Well, I'm glad I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have gotten really lost. But now I do. I'm glad I do know that. It's been ancient times. You can supposedly provide an armor's blessing by touching one. Might be worth a try if you're feeling worn out. Let's go to the top place. Appear to be spending much of your time wandering around the island. Considering how much you stand out, I find it hard to believe that you would be plotting something. But I would advise you not to try anything that may upset or alarm the villagers. Okay, game. If I jump over that barrier... Because, like, now I've moved the plot on, there could be other fucking... either the two previous locations. But I feel like it shouldn't be. We went to 3 of the locations, right? And there were 3 different places. And the only place we haven't been is over the barrier. Yeah, I can tell you that Ofen-Felgana isn't absurdly vague in the same way this is. Alright, so you can. Don't go that way, that's a bad way to go. We try. Well, I guess I have to go this way again. I'm going to the temple. It's the one we went to longest to go, if that makes any sense. Well, I didn't mean to go here, but here's where I went. Double check. Okay, so Chief is convinced the Erasians are responsible for felling the bridge, but there's far too many variables we haven't yet considered to draw any definitive conclusions. There was a new piece of dialogue. I'm assuming after the intro there'll be more of a obvious route through the game. Otherwise I'm gonna have to start playing this with a guide. Because I'm pretty sure half an hour of this has been me walking back and forth. At least half an hour. Although E7 I fucking had no idea how to do at the start. That's because there was a huge village and I just didn't know which part of it to go to. That's a good sign. That's a bad sign. It's a monster. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Stand back. How do I dodge? I tried running into it. This is not a Dark Souls game. There must be a dodge I'm missing. Maybe it's jump. Ah, okay. Jump over the arm. Oh, damn it, I got hit by it. Yeah, that's really annoying that you can get hit on the way back. wait, I didn't really need to use one of those nuts, but... See, then the good music came in. Ooh, a tube. The whole sword was broken during the battle of the mighty beast. Ah, that's not a tube, that's my sword. Hey. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing grand. I've got no major injuries. That's good. Sorry. Thought you were a bad person. I... No! Ha! Fucking exploded. Sis? Thank goodness we made it in time. I'd gathered all the warriors and hurried here when I heard that abominable roar. But I can't believe the first Calamity hunt in a decade ended so anticlimactically. She told me what you did for her. Had you not arrived when you did, I can't imagine what may have come to pass. I'm so grateful for you for saving her at all. Recall the monsters that you fought. A wandering calamity. Numerous such monsters have appeared near here since ancient times, leaving nothing but destruction in their wake. It's been some time since the last sighting, 10 years ago, when 3 appeared at once. We were able to defeat them, but our victory was not without loss of many fine red and salt warriors. Young Heresian, no. At all, Kristen. Deeply impressed by your actions. Ordinarily, weapons of steel are completely ineffective against the Wandering Calamity. Don't do that voice anymore, John. Even if they're able to weaken one, defeating it would be physically impossible. The only way to pierce its thick shell is to use a special form of weapon. Here's my spear. The point appeared to be made from green translucent material.
Behold! Percy, it's green.
That's right, my lord.
Yes, Percy, I don't want to be pedantic or anything, but the color of gold is gold. That's why it's called gold. What you have discovered, if it has a name, is some green.
Oh, Edmund. Can it be true?
Its strength and resilience surpasses that of any metal brought here by the Eresians. Olha was able to defeat their monster because the tip of the arrow she fired was made of the same material. Had it all not weakened at first, however, would not have been able to do so. I've never heard of someone who was able to overpower such a beast without a weapon made of Imel. You must be very strong, Adol. Well, I have something I wish to discuss with you. Come with me to my room. Uncle, you can't still be... I'll be speaking to him as chief of this village. You have no reason to be concerned. Come with me. Thank you for coming. I haven't much I wish to discuss you, but first I must give you my thanks. Thank you for saving Isha's life. She and Olha were my younger brother's children. They're both deeply important to me. Regrettably, he lost his life defending his village against the Wandering Calamities. It's been 10 years since then. If not for you, one of his daughters may have met the same terrible fate. Truly, I cannot thank you enough. I realize it may not be easy to do so, but ask that you forgive my previous behavior towards you. Chief Ward bowed deeply to Adol. Ha ha! To think you were only the second Eresian whom I have taken an interest in. The majority care only for themselves, disrespecting the spirits, seeking to upset the peace of the land. Excuse me, I didn't call you here to impose upon you my views. I assume that you remember the stone wall and the fountain of the prayer's northern side. No. That was where the monster you fought emerged from. Oh yeah, then totally. And as luck would have it, an underground path is hidden on the other side. But it was built in ancient times and extends below the ocean depths, connecting us to Canaan Island. Now my question to you is this. Do you intend to use that path to travel to Canaan Island? I do. Yeah, I do. Well, I didn't know about it, but now, sure. I suspected that you would. As I recall, however, your sword was broken during the battle with the Wandering Calamity, was it not? In that case, I ask that you take this. A live art! That is the sword crafted from a mel. It will grant you the power of the spirits. Furthermore, tempering it will allow you to use a number of skills and magic. But if a swordsman as skilled as yourself will have no trouble learning to use it to its full potential. I hesitate to ask for anything in return, but if you are able to reach Canaan Island, would you reconsider searching for our mirror? We call it the Mirror of Zemi. Zem. It is a white mirror which has been passed down from priestess to priestess. It was stolen from the altar in our home a month ago. The same day the suspension bridge was failed. I think it wrong to blame the Iresians prematurely, but we've already searched the island from one end to the other. Thus, I do believe the chance of it being on Canaan Island is high. I would ask you to go out your way to find it, but would keep that thought to the back of your mind during your travels. Well, thanks, bud. Cool, you see? Some direction. That's all I wanted. I'm fine. Wasn't always a widescreen game, was this? Are you leaving? Well, yeah, I am. Fine, I'm going underground. Will you? Take a guess then. It's a simple bracelet. I carved it myself. I'm sorry for being scared of you. And thank you for saving me. I've got a wooden bracelet. Thank you, Adol. I hope you'll come by again. Oh, hi, and I can't wait to see for your next visit. Gives me strength 2 and defense 2. Alright, game. Why is red higher and blue lower? It's the exact opposite as everyone else does. Ooh. Yeah, here's a little whoosh about now. Still takes 2 shots to kill him now. I want to go down. Flower. 2 flowers, actually. Oh yeah, it's formed a little bridge. Shouldn't you be crossing? You'll be crossing Canaan Island, I take it. Well, you'll see when you get there. You'll see what kind of lifestyle those bastards are living. Still, you yourself are a Ressian. Can't help but wonder what you'll think of their lives compared to ours. According to the chief, passage ahead of us leads to the Canaan Islands. I've been told it's crawling with wild monsters. Initially thought we might be able to use it as a replacement for the bridge, but in its current state... Yeah, I'm just happy to be in a new place. It's the Mythos Path. Tennis spiders! No, they weren't wrong. It's quite a scary place. Some honey. Suddenly, a doll's sword resonated with the door. Oh, yeah, so I know this guy from the next game. Looks like I need the right key to open it. Guess I'll just have to find some other way. Well, what have we got here? Never thought I'd run into someone else in a place like this. Who are you anyway? You sure don't look like you came from the town. I'm a doll. Shit, but doll Kristen, haha. You really never know what fate's gonna throw your way. Fancy meeting the legendary doll Red here. With something like this. I've heard all kinds of rumors about you. Mostly ones about you being the real goody two-shoes. Can't keep his nose out of other people's business. I don't think I could let a chance like this slip me by even if I wanted to. How about it? After seeing how much of a fight you can muster against my halberd? The last time I fought him, I lost. Prove to me that small menace sword of yours isn't just for show. I'm gonna die. Ah, that's all you got. Guess those rumors blew you out of proportion. I lose all my powers at the start of the game, geese. I'm an adventurer just like you, but I dabble in a bit of mercenary work on the side when I feel like it. Now on the other side of the ruins, there's a place called Canaan Island. There's a town where all the two people who washed up from Europe live. Why don't you just sit tight and mind your own affairs for once in your life? It's for your own good. Fuck you, had you been a tiny bit patient? I'm assuming I need a red sword to go through. Yeah. You could have just followed me, dickhead. Can't find you guys. Was there a door back there that I missed? No. I don't think they died. We may have already taken as much stone from this area as we're able. Looks like we're going to need to start taking it from underground then. But looking forward to having to take care of all those insects down there first. From my experience, those should pose no trouble. My concern lies more in angering the Quatarian people. Oh, come on. Who cares what those tailed freaks think? We've got nothing to do with us. All we need to do is think about making our own lives safer and more comfortable. It's Master Balsam's way, and I'm with him every step of it. I suppose you're right. Oh. Stab. What the? How'd you end up here and there? You sure don't look familiar. Are you the mercenary who washed up here a while back? No, he's not. He seems to be a new arrival. In any case, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lloyd of the Balsam Trading Company. This man is our associate, Zanzibar. Based on your appearance, you've come from Europe as well. Would you mind if I asked you how you came to be in the underground passage? Oh, fucking fought a giant monster and they gave me a cool sword and... Oh, I see. So you were rescued by the Radar then. And you say the underground passage extends across the seafloor all the way to Quatera Island. Most interesting find. We should form a master at Balsam at once. You must be one gutsy bastard to make your way through the dangerous place like that. How about it? You fancy working under Master Balsam? Life's damn good if you do. You'll forget you washed up here in no time. Now, Zazan. We mustn't press him. I'll be returning to Master Balsam as agreed. I'll leave the bridge's surveillance to you. Yeah, leave it to me. Oh, happy seeing you, newcomer. Maybe we'll get a chance to have a drink together sometime. If you make a detour east from here, you find yourself in Port Vermorge, a town which we call our home. I'll refer you to my employer, Master Balsam, so I insist that you come to visit his mansion once you're able. He acts as both representative and leader of our town. So it might be wise to solicit an audience with him. Now, if you will excuse me. Guessing the bridge is over here. Yep, this is one busted bridge, alright. Not sure it's even possible to repair this from our side alone, because you didn't break the bridge. Much. Wine and beer. Isaac Sin. Okay, so I'm just gonna click through and wipe me around. No, insert such thing of asking the professor who lives in the wooden house. Oh, I got something off him. You member of the dear community. It's Augustus, you can see Bondu Mensor. It's gonna write a song about me. It's a goo! Everyone's interested in my sword. Oh yeah, he is. He's enough. Being honest though, the Trab isn't all that fond of me. What's this? Oh, your name was Adore, was it not? Wasting no time in coming to see Master Balsam, as it didn't know it was his house, sir. He's been expecting you. Welcome to the Balsam Trading Company. I hope you enjoy your visit. Must be one more you told me about. It's Maple, and it's made the works of the mansion. Okay. Ooh, very nice. What the fuck are they making this out of stone from temple? My, what magnificent red hair! So you must be the newcomer that Lloyd mentioned. Name's Balsam. I'm a merchant from Altego. Oh, I know Altego. It's where I'm going to go next. I was stranded here about 10 years ago. Technically, because it's the place I was last time. And I've been working on expanding the town ever since. One might say I'm the most important man in Vermorge. Haha, surprised? Well, now it's your turn. How did you get here, young man? Oh, fucking washed up and did some cool shit. It's got a sword, it's all that. Oh, you ended up in Quatera, did you? I'll be blunt, can't stand those red hair. There's the Chief Ord, the stubborn old mule. He grumbles about every little thing. Stop destroying the ruins. Stop cutting down all the trees. What's the problem? We wanted to make our town bigger and more pleasant to live in. You want a better life? You have to put in the hard work and creativity necessary to get it. That's the way a merchant needs to live. No, if you ask me, the way everyone needs to live. Oh, right, I'd heard you came here through the infested underground passage. Not just anyone can manage that. So how about it? Are you interested in finding a way to Zemif Island for me? Zemif Island's a small island on the western side of Cannon Island. It's a holy place to the better, supposed to cover it from end to end in ruins. As of now, the current's so fast, no one's been able to land there. But I have a hunch that the key to solving the mystery is in the Great Vortex lies somewhere on that island. I made the same offer to the mercenary called Geese, but he turned me right down without a second thought. Youngsters these days, I tell you, who wouldn't know a good deal if it smacked them right in the face. Oh, I'm not going to remember that as pattern speech, but I enjoyed myself. What's this? Oh, this reminds me of E01. Going up to the battlements. Oh, this is, yeah, I mean, so you can tell the game used to not be widescreen. This is cool though. Like, this literally feels like a bit from this one, and I appreciate it. In fact, I feel like some of the later games are missing these sorts of scenes. Oh yeah, look, you can break it both sides. It's neat though. I'm assuming there'll be a scene up there at some point or so on. It's Crow's Grocery. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. You're the new arrival that Lloyd was talking about. My name's Rose. I'm part of the Balsam Trading Company. To tell you the truth, though, I prefer it if I wasn't working under that filthy old man with his hideous mustache. Oh, and the kid running the street stall outside my younger brother, Croy. Nice to meet you, new guy. Yeah, I don't know why I gave you a voice. Stoney. I'm with the trading company too. It's Pickards! I haven't seen Pickards in ages! Wooden house, there we go. We'll do that last. There's loads of wooden houses. Oh, no, never mind. This is the wooden house. Oh, you're back. That took you longer than I expected. You may be a raider, but you still got ways to go before you become a man. Spending too long on those monster-infested plains, just asking for trouble. I'm not Geese. I can't believe my eyes. Am I dreaming? No, I'd recognize that red hair of yours anywhere. I don't suppose you remember me, do you, Adele? I'm Rabba. Ah, it's Rabba! No, I don't. I don't remember Rabba at all. But I remember Darm Tower, 6 years ago. Hello, Rabba. Ah, fucking. Do you remember Dogi? Dogi's in the initial cutscene, and I haven't seen him, but I'm gonna see him soon. And that's it. That's all I remember. I knew that would jog your memory. But how did you end up here, of all places? Did that adventurous spirit of yours get the better of you? Make you dive into the Great Vortex? I was in a fucking pirate ship. There was shit going down. Got myself a cool sword. There's all sorts of shit went down. So you fell off a pirate ship to getting attacked by the Roman fleet, did you? Miracle you made it here alive. Still, I'm amazed at how quickly the Chief Ord accepted you. Looks like you haven't changed at all. Warms my old heart to hear it. You must have had plenty of questions. I know you, and the boundless curiosity of yours is not so easily sated. Is there anything I can answer for you? Be sure to let me know. As you know, I'm a scholar who studies ancient civilizations. That's how I came to study the Kingdom of Ys on Asteria, too. After all the trouble in Asteria came to an end, I set out in search of more ancient mysteries, and as I read through the ancient records, found myself drawn to the tales of the vortex of Canaan. Luckily for me, I found a noble with too much time on his hands interested in solving the vortex's mysteries. I had the opportunity to join him on his ship, setting out for the vortex, but that was when our luck ran short. Just as we reached it, we lost control of the ship. We were drawn in, unable to break free. Through a strange twist of fate, I was the only one who survived. The ship itself was destroyed. That's why I've been staying here studying the ruins in the area. About the mirror. I see. So an ancient mirror disappeared from Quatera Island. I've been shown the mirror of Zim by the priestess of Quatera once before. It is a mirror of white emelis, with a divine aura about it. Well, I'm not one to refuse a request. From G. Ford. I'll see what I can find out. Perhaps might be able to heard something about it too. In fact, the vortex is found at the far west of the ocean, distorting currents and drawing in any ship making its way westward. It's a natural phenomenon, far more dangerous than that of the storm wall that arose the shore of Asteria. No one knows how the Great Vortex first appeared, or why it existed since ancient times. But my gut tells me that the truth lies somewhere in the ruins of these islands. Canaan Islands are a treasure trove of ancient ruins. The mythos path which you came through to get here is but one of them. The scholarly value of the murals there, likely created by the Redens, cannot be stressed enough. There are also ruins we've been unable to visit, such as Simoth Island or Windseeker Heights in northwest Quatera. These islands are truly like heaven to scholars like myself. Oh, and there are what appears to be ancient ruins on Canaan Island itself, as well, that apparently we aren't stealing from. North of Canaan Plains is a mountain called Grana Vallis, and at its peak is a shrine built ages ago. Fucking ages ago it was built. It was ages ago. To enshrine a sword of some sort. Oh, we definitely won't see that sword. Alas, climbing that mountain is far too arduous for weary bones. So I can only rely on hearsay. Port Ramage. The town was built by those who, by some miracle, managed to survive being drawn into the vortex of Canaan. Originally, it was a simple makeshift town built from the wreckage that had washed up. It's thanks to the ingenuity of the merchant who goes by Baltim that it's become the town you see today. About Doki. You said Doki was left behind on that pirate ship. I'll be honest, I'm a little worried about him. He's fine, he turns up in the next game. I've always felt greatly indebted to him for helping me escape from Dam Tower. Do hope he's alright. About Balsam, it's that type of word. I hear he's once a merchant from Altego, from the north shores of Africa. I'm sure you've noticed some of the buildings here made of stone. If you wonder where it all came from, the answer is simple. From destroying the ruins built by the Radan ancestors repurposing the rubble. I'm sure you can imagine how unhappy the Radan chief has been about all that. One could say Balsam is the most reason people of the town of the Radan don't get along so well anymore. Chief Hart, I first met him about 2 years ago. So yeah, the later games are a little bit less info-dumpy like this. At the time, the Radan village was being ravaged by an endemic disease brought by a new arrival to the island. A number of the villagers caught it and fell ill. Oh yeah, he mentioned Rabbit, just didn't say Rabbit's name. Chief Ford's son was one of them. Fortunately, I happened to know the cure for the disease, so I went to the village and treated it for them. Been on good terms with the chief ever since. Can't say I've ever pictured his son would want to become an apprentice of mine, though. Oh, is that guy up there? Is the Chief Ford's only son, currently my apprentice. He's ever the inquisitive one, fascinated by the world outside these islands. He's out at the moment, but I will happy to introduce him to you when he returns. He's out gathering medicinal herbs in the northern plains, if I recall. Probably not that guy then. Though he really should have been back by now. I hope he hasn't gone wandering off somewhere dangerous again. Before you go, be sure to take this with you. I got a map, Canaan! Right, it's you can see, it's just the real world map. This map of Canaan Islands, I've spent Last 3 years creating precise accuracy leaves something to be desired, but should help you get your bearings straight at least. I'd like somebody to join all the maps together. I hope it would be of use to you. So we haven't been to Winsick Heights because that's too scary. And, well, we can see where we are. So it's not the biggest game in the world. But yeah, we probably... Yeah. Right, well, we've been... we spent a lot of time in Quintero Woods. Coastal Road was pretty fucking quick. Oh no, because you've got to go... down? No. Did that work? The scale's a little wonky, I think, but fair enough. Who are the Canaanites? Ah! I can cure poison. Cool. Now you can see I've got 4 crystals. That's a good. You're not there. Oh, would you look at that? Never thought the day would come when Chief Ord would entrust his blade to an Avessian. Her name is Lave, a craftswoman who works with Amelis. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. If Chief Ord thinks that highly of you, then I suppose I can help you however I'm able. Using the facilities in this forge, I'll be able to temper your Amelis sword for you. Tempering it will allow me to draw out its latent abilities so you can use them in combat. In return, however, you're going to need to find me some Mel necessary for tempering it yourself. I think I've got 4 of those? Surely your Mel pride won't let me do all the work now, Fuck, I need 1 more. And the swords become stronger the more tempered. So the website that I use to figure out the order I play the game is called Digital Amelis. Now I know what Amelis is, so... Also, I was going to keep this to myself. When I was doing the voice, I was like, I can't tell if you're male or female. And then, because of the face, it's kind of neutral looking. And then I went to that menu and I was like, oh, never mind. That's not the way. Did I miss a way out? I did. Cool. Or was this the way I came in? These ones are quite scary. There we go, I just leveled up. Hoping to get a crystal off one of them, maybe. we go. I know I should immediately head back, but... No reason not to immediately do the sword. Just in case there's a power cut. Very nice. I don't actually know what the game wants me to do at this point, but I guess I'll go explore. I don't remember actually ever being that lost in the first two games. Those were from the 80s. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine the first upgrade's basically mandatory. There we go. Another one of those. Very quickly. Yeah, and gems are more plentiful now. I've already got a 4. And I've already lost all my health. No idea if I'm supposed to be here or not. Let's find out if I immediately die. I'm gonna say I'm not supposed to be here. Don't let that thing shoot you, John. Guessing it's 10 to level up again. I should have just looked. think I could very easily have done. What's that? I have 10, so... Yeah, they're quite plentiful at this point. Um, 13. Well, luckily I had 14. Why is it gone from 5 to 13? That's a weird jump. 34 though, I'll take that. And it's going to take 34. Try left again. I still took quite a lot of damage, I think. Oh, that thing is deadly. I said it in a weird way. If anyone knows who Cool Cat is, and for some reason they said deadly, like Cool Cat would. Don't know why. Apart from me, would never say the word deadly. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from that monster that killed me, but... I have wild fowl meat. Did I get that off a wild fowl? No, I found it on a treasure box. In the middle of goddamn nowhere. We might have to play this with a bit of a guide in front of us. I love that. Oh, never mind. It's Limewater Cave. Ah, where are you? Thought I'd go by for a minute. You're relatively new to Canaan Islands. You look like you're a swordsman, but you want to be careful up ahead. The cave is extremely dangerous. So dark that you can barely see what's in front of you. Shells of the monsters impossible to penetrate. You're welcome to try your luck here, but I strongly suggest not going in without being fully prepared. Speaking of people going into dangerous places, I wonder what happened to that boy I saw earlier. He's the one studying under the scholar in town. I saw him chasing something north across the plains and one right here. The direct line. Oh, okay. No, apparently we do have to go to Guinala Vallis. There's difficulty even for seeing the climb. I suppose we'll likely go home soon enough. Okay. Ha! I wasn't expecting the slime to immediately kill me. Yep, that's what they do. Then I'll guess I'll try the mountain again. We're 13 again, but we need 27. Which is double plus 1, so... They really do pack a punch. Right, this has been me trying out the Ark of Napishtim, the Sick Fish, and I'll play it again because I enjoy this series. But I'm going to take a break. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do one of those raids. That's what I'm going to do. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I've been with John Struck. I've been having an E06, the Ark Napishtim adventure. See you next time. Farewell.